Hello everyone, my name is Oleksandr and I work in our mod team. I'm finishing my PhD this year. So I would like to show you a small thing that exists in Pharo for a long time, but many people don't know about it. So I would like to just share this information that it exists. So I want to show you the transforming deprecations that we have in Pharo. So here you can see the example of a typical method deprecation that probably many of you use. So for example, here we have a method, and then we write that this method is deprecated, like this, and we write a deprecation message. So when this method is called by client, this deprecation message will be displayed. And then after we have the body that will be executed after the deprecation is signaled. So in this case, it can be just the body of the method or a call to a new method. However, so yes, these you can see what are the elements that I just described. And here is the example of a transforming deprecation. So this is a very cool thing that exists in Pharo. So you can see that after we call deprecated, we can also add transform with and provide a transformation rule. Now this rule will be applied. I will explain you how it works, but it will be applied to the source code and it will rewrite clients that call this method. So this rule consists of two parts. So the left-hand side part, it is based on the rewrite browser, yes. So it is a special language that allows us to define the transformation rules. So you see this tiny ampersand and the tick, it defines the variable. And then on the left-hand side, it matches the expression that needs to be replaced. And on the right-hand side, it defines the replacement. So for example, here the method is special that is called from any receiver will be rewritten to needs full definition with exactly the same receiver. And like that, by writing this kind of rules, we can automatically update the clients that call these methods. So here I also prepared a small example. This is just a small visualization how what is the process. So how does this work? So the developer of some software library, you see they have a method that does something here, yes, and they add this deprecation to this method because maybe they want to change this method, maybe they want to rename this method. So like this, they say, okay, why do they remove this method? Why this method is deprecated? And after they add a transformation rule. So transformation rule, it consists of the left-hand side and right-hand side. And in this case, for example, the left-hand side says, okay, the calls to method should be replaced with calls to new method. And then, again, do something. Then on the client side, from the people who use this library, the client calls this method. And then as this happens, the warning is triggered. And now this warning, there are several options. So you can configure this tool. And you can either do it silently, so you will not even see the warning. The code will be automatically updated. Or you can see the warning and then decide, I want to update my code. So here, as the warning is signaled, this specific method called on the client side, it is identified in the call stack. And only that specific method call is updated. Which means that if you have many calls to the same method, it is only that one that was triggered will be rewritten. Now the client code is rewritten, and finally, after this happens, the execution continues. So like this final do something is happening. So if you configure your rewriting to be fully automatic, you will not even notice, but your code will be automatically migrated to the new version. And this is something super cool. So that's pretty much it, but I would also like to say that we have published a nice paper on this about where we analyze how people use these rewriting deprecations in Pharo. And here I have a nice slide that I'll show you. No, these are for other languages. Yeah, it's here. For example, in Pharo 8, already 59% of the deprecations were rewriting, so they were including these transformation rules, and 41 did not contain them. And out of those 9%, these were the missed opportunity, which means that people could actually use the rule, but they didn't know how to do that. But also an interesting fact is that those 59% of deprecations were written by 8 people in the community. So like that, I think it would be nice that people know more about them. Okay, that's it. So, thank you.